What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I'm sitting here, and I've recorded a video, and it's just like, it is like perfect out here right now. The sun is just about down. It's cooling off, and this is the nice thing about the valley is at nighttime, no matter how hot it gets during the day, nighttime the humidity goes down and it gets cool. This morning it was 59 degrees, and so I don't know I think temperature is going to be like 90 tomorrow, but 59 in the morning and it raises up. I guess it's kind of like in the desert. So I was enjoying this, and then I started thinking about something. Have you noticed something about the Cowboys and the media with them? It doesn't matter what the Dallas Cowboys do. It's always the wrong thing. And here's where it gets to be funny, because right now you're hearing, oh man, the Cowboys, they don't like they're messing up because they're not paying their quarterback and CD and Micah Parsons, right? That they're screwing up. They're doing a terrible thing, right? See, that's what they're doing right now. And so they're selling you in that the Cowboys, they're screwing up. They don't care. They don't like CeeDee Lamb. They don't like Micah. They don't like Dak. They're going to blow it up. Mike McCarthy and everything else, that they are, that they're wrong, that they're messing up. They're idiots, right? You know that, right? That's the way it's going on right now. I'm going to tell you, Dak Prescott, if he hits the free agent market, he's going to get paid a whole bunch of money, and they're screwing up. He's going to be worth a boatload of money to other teams, right? When they pay Dak Prescott, because they're going to pay Dak, okay? Let me be clear here. I've been on both sides of the fence and making the arguments both ways to you guys and so on. I like to give you stuff to think about and so on. But the reality is Dak is going to get paid. Jerry Jones wants to win a Super Bowl. I'm not going to say that he doesn't. But Jerry Jones also wants to stay relevant and make a whole bunch of money. And Dak Prescott has to be. And if you could find me somebody who gets talked about and is more polarizing than Dak Prescott, I don't know who it is. And more than anything else, and this is what I was explaining to Leo earlier. See, YouTube doesn't care if you like watching Mark Holmes because you like him, or if you're watching Mark Holmes because you hate him. They don't care. All they care about is you're watching for whatever reason in the world. So people come in and make a comment and trash me. They don't care. They say they're really into that guy, either liking him or hating him, and we don't really give a rat's ass why. Just that they're watching. And that's the case with Dak Prescott. Jerry don't care if you like Dak Prescott or you hate Dak Prescott. Just that you guys are talking about Dak Prescott. And that's business 101. You got to have a buzz. He is the golden goose. So the reality is, because he is the golden goose, and just like they said before, because we get all of the Dak-isms, okay? Have you ever noticed how you heard about Dak Prescott? He was a dink and dunker. Even though he was winning, oh, but he ain't winning the right way, man, because he's a dink and dunker, man. He can't throw the ball down the field, right? Then when he started throwing the ball down the field, you never heard anybody else called a dink and dunker. Was Dak Prescott the only quarterback ever to be a dink and dunker? Then when he started throwing down the field, it was like, oh, well, that's in garbage time, okay? Garbage time. Did you ever hear them talk about garbage time with anybody else? I mean, you could say Matthew Stafford, that, one of the fastest people to 50,000 yards, that a lot of those yards were made in garbage time because the lines are getting blown out. and they were always chasing the other team, so he had to pass. Never heard him being a garbage time quarterback. Then when Dak got paid, they had the whole thing of, oh man, nobody wins paying a quarterback. When you pay a quarterback, you don't get, you can't win. Remember that? Do you remember that? Because after Dak got paid, and then other guys started getting paid, we didn't hear that anymore. We didn't. But I guarantee you, when Dak gets paid, we're going to hear, oh, the Cowboys screwed up because they paid Dak Prescott. You can't pay an NFL quarterback that kind of money. You'll have to gut the roster. Your team's going to lose. But they didn't say that about Jacksonville, did they? And of course, we hear this thing that, you can't pay players top in their categories. Well, isn't Tyreek Hill is looking to get more money right now, and he's already, the second highest or third highest? And then Jalen Waddle is third or fourth. So you got two receivers, one at $28 million and one at $30 million. And you're about to pay your quarterback 55 plus. So tell me, why is it we're not hearing about Tua, that you can't pay Tua, when you got two receivers that are already in the top 5 in pay, and Tua? I didn't hear that with the Eagles having Saquon as one of the highest paid running backs, along with Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts. You've been flim-flam, bamboozled, led astray, run amok. This is what he does. Yeah. The Cowboys are messing up because they haven't paid Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott gets paid. The Cowboys are messing up because they paid Dak Prescott. That will forever be the Cowboys. The narrative of the Cowboys is they're always messing up. Want to hear a funny one? Or actually a sad one? As we talk about the Cowboys' ineptitude, and I'm curious on this one, if it's just the new stadium for the Cleveland Browns, or if this is throughout their history. That the Cleveland Browns have never hosted a home playoff game is what I read. Now that could be the new Cleveland Browns that came about after the Cleveland Browns moved to Baltimore and became the Ravens. They haven't hosted one to even lose one. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. And the sun is gone. Well, and that's all I have to say about that. Peace.